Hey guys, Misfortune Grow here. Figured we'd do another Slay the Spire run today. I've been really enjoying this game, even still, I've been playing it out recently, but I figured we'd give some love to the Watcher, just because we've gotten up to Ascension 3, 4, and 3 on these other characters, and I just haven't been playing the Watcher as much. I definitely like the character, think that is a really cool design. The big problem I've been having is while this character can have some insane DPS phases with the Wrath form, every now and then I'll just have a run that, like, I've had one that I was doing an attempt to the heart, and it literally just failed because I got stuck in Wrath form at a terrible time, and I got melted. It was pretty depressing. So I figured we'd see. Random regard. Okay, Wish is interesting. If you can get away with playing that on, like, I don't know, a buff turn, it can be really, really interesting. We're not going to worry about the key pieces as always when we're Ascension grinding. I do still need to get a run through the heart on the defect, not the defect, sorry, the Watcher and the Ironclad, but I'll deal with that eventually. I mean, for now, I figured we'd just hop into it, maybe take these question marks. I always love taking the question mark paths. It's not as guaranteed, you don't have the guaranteed rewards of like a card and some gold as you do with enemies, but I still think it's really cool because you can get like relics and such. You can also just get fights anyways, which is always interesting, so figured I'd see. Alright, there's my wish card. Let's just pop their pearl up. That's what I usually do with this character. Yeah, I don't know. I think the big priority for me definitely is safety with this character because you just need the ability to make sure you can shift in and out of form whenever possible, because that's the big thing that's really bitten me. Peter, I'm actually going to greed out and use this wish. Might as well. Let's just grab some gold. Doesn't hurt. I mean, getting strength and plated armor doesn't hurt, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this early I don't mind taking a little bit of chip damage, but yeah, we should be fine. This is buffing again. Yeah, I do think the design of this character is definitely really cool. Like, oh boy. We will try to minimize chip damage. Just need a turn with 2 strikes in it, so nothing too hard to get. Potion's good. I really like this Reach Heaven card, honestly. Like, this character has some really interesting things, like the cards that give you smites and stuff that can give you 0 or 1 cost cards with a lot of, like, surprisingly high amount of power. Like, this is a good example. If I don't draw my ability to go into Calm right here, I could take some damage if I also can't finish them. But I can just finish the fight here. Very nice. But taking double damage in Wrath form is definitely always just super dangerous. Like, here I'm going to grab this Crescendo. If you upgrade this, there's also a version for the Calm stance. Definitely just makes it easier to get in and out of the forms you need. Let's hop into the shop. We can actually afford the waffle. Establishment might not be bad. I've kind of wanted to try doing a pressure point mark build just because you can get a bunch of those stacking up. I think it'd almost be like a claw build from the defect. I don't know if I'd be able to get one running though. Let's just take the extra max HP and be on our way. We're gonna have an elite fight coming up real quick. We have a fire potion for it. Oh, they want something. I mean, these guys just heal you. I don't know if this is... I think this is a good chance maybe to dump off one of my regular strikes. Might bite me a bit early on, but I know later on those just tend to fall off, and we might as well just skip this merchant. We have seven cash, so yeah, this enemy's gonna be a little bit dangerous. Problem with the first 4 elites is I know I'm always gonna take some damage. Because like here, I could enter Wrath form, but then I'd be dealing with 28 damage. But if you play any skills, this enemy gains strength, and so I never quite know. You have to find that balance, because generally speaking, if you play a block or defend, I mean, for like 5 block, right? It gains 2 strength, so that's the 3 net positive. But you also have to consider that you're then taking, that extra 2 strength from then on. But if I do this, that's 30 damage. I can kill it if I enter Wrath form here. And do this and this. Very, very convenient. Really glad we got that through violence. Otherwise, that fight could have dragged on and been really dangerous. This is an interesting one. Let's grab this. Again, I'm looking for... I want to get maybe a couple AoE cards, as always. Give myself a little bit of ability to deal with stuff like that, and then move on. Let's start by smithing. What does Reach Heaven do? That could be really good. 5 more gold. I mean, that would be really greedy. So let's just upgrade our Crescendo. That lets us enter Wrath Form for free. It's a retain card, so we get to keep it in our hand, but it does exhaust itself, so only one. Same with the Calm version of that card, but it's always good, I think, to have maybe... I like to have like 2 of those each in my deck, just so that I'm not in a point where I'm just going to be hung out to dry. But you never know. But Ascension 1 isn't too bad. Yeah, it's just more often you get some elites. And honestly, that's not always a bad thing. I could... greed for this here. I'm willing to take 7 damage. That's fine. We're gonna have this the entire run unless we, you know, get rid of it or lose it, so... maybe get some value out of that. I don't think, like, Consecrate's honestly one of those things, like, I don't know, like, Cleave on the Ironclad that I know isn't necessarily supposed to be top tier, but I always like to have maybe 1 or 2. Just some base AoE cards. Vajra's really good, that's extra strength, that's just pure damage. Let's hop into here, and already we get a fight that's going to probably be useful for. What I kind of want to do is Crescendo, reach heaven. Oh, I can't knock off that one. Okay, actually, you know what? No, I can. I'm an idiot. I was about to say I was going to try and go back into Calm, but then I realized you could just do that. That works out great. But again, you have to be so careful, because right now I only have 2 cards at the moment that can get me into Calm, and that's Vigilance and Inner Peace. So if I were to do this, say, against a boss, and I am going to greed for some gold here. If I were to do that against a boss and I got stuck in Wrath Form, that's ended runs. You know, in like a singular turn, I'll have like 60 HP and just die. But as you can see in Wrath Form, like through Violence, 42 damage, that's crazy. And we got a stance potion, that's nice. Just a one-time enter one of our stances. Here I'm thinking either Empty Fist or Windmill Strike. Windmill Strike's a really good source of DPS. You just retain it. Every time you retain it, its damage is increased for that combat. Very good for bosses. It doesn't hurt to just keep a card in your hand a lot of time. I think I am going to grab Empty Fist, though. Just one more, I guess, assurity that I can get out of the stance that I need to get out of. Because, again, I'm really worried about that because it just messed me up hard. And here I'm just going to wish. And let's grab some strength, because this is a fight, again, that we don't want to last too long. And so hopefully we can get a DPS phase. I don't know how many turns this enemy automatically wakes up after. I know it will eventually automatically wake up, though. So let's... I'm actually going to do this. And just start slamming it real quick. And then we'll even just exit the stance. That may not have been necessary. But if I... You know, if possible, I don't even want to take damage this fight. If I can do... Yeah, it's going to cost me my potion, but that's fine. Taking no damage on this elite fight especially is so nice. That's like just straight up. Ooh, and Molten Egg's nice. Further attack cards are always going to be upgraded. Vault is interesting. The problem is, when it's upgraded, it's only a 2 cost. So it's basically like with 3 base energy. You know, you can do one cost or maybe some 0 cost cards, end your turn and then take another turn. Or you can go for Talk to the Hand, which is also very good. It's just an investment, you know. I'm going to grab Vault here. We'll just try it out, because I can immediately upgrade it. But as you see, yeah, 2 cost. So if I get relics, though, that give me more energy, that's potentially a lot of, you know, if I'm getting up to 4 or 5 plus energy. One card I'm going to be looking for is, I believe it's called Diva Form. Definitely going to be looking for that. I don't want to give that up immediately, so I'll give you my gold. I don't know how early we'll have a shop on the next floor, but that's more at max HP. We're already sitting at 14 above our base max HP. This character isn't terribly squishy, but that's why I love those question marks, man. That guy is always really, really helpful. And here... Crud. Yeah, definitely going to take a bit of chip damage here. And I'll pop my Miracle just to get a little bit more defense. I could have also used my Stance Potion. I want to save my Stance Potion for the boss, though. But we are going to take... Oh, we're not going to take chip damage here because we killed one of the ones that was doing damage. Perfect. We are weakened for 1 turn, but we have 1 extra strength from Vajra. We're going to be fine. And this is a perfect example, though. I can roll, like, 1 attack here. Use Vault. And refresh my energy to 3. So I basically went positive 1 energy. And here I'm actually going to do this. Take out the one with the most health. Empty Fist this one. And we will take 3 damage, but that's fine. But that's the power of being able to get in and out of stance. With your base deck, you basically have, I think, 1 option to get in Wrath, 1 option to get out. And it's just insanely easy to get caught in a bad stance and die. Weird thing, Fortune here. This is one of those cards that's like super, what is it? Just seems super like a luxury whenever you can get it off. There's like, I don't know, like Diva Form I think is another 3 cost that's actually a win condition for this character. But there's other ones like, there's the one that if it upgraded, or sorry, it upgrades a card if you kill something with it, which is like super nice. And I'm gonna grab Empty Body. Like that's super nice and all, but you can't always get away with that, you know? And those cards you always end up holding on to for such a long time as well. But I'm really tempted to either upgrade Reach Heaven here or Wish. Just that if I get it off. It is the boss that's basically a DPS race, so let's do Reach Heaven. Wish also would have been good for extra strength, but this is the boss that you basically need to do enough damage to it to force it into defensive mode so that it doesn't just murder you. But yeah, let's do this. I hate to burn my Miracle this early. So let's just let it go. Let's let it block. Because we'll still be in Wrath form. It will attack next turn. That may have been a mistake. But again, I hate to burn my Miracle this early in the fight. You can bolt. And that card does exhaust. Okay, that's what I thought. Here we can force it. And here's a perfect opportunity to use that Miracle. Actually, that worked out really well. Grab through Strength. That's going to make future phases much easier to get through. We do want to get out of Wrath form ideally though, because these next 2 phases, I don't want to be taking too much Thorn damage. So perfect. Empty Body. And we can actually hit it once because it only has 3 Thorns there. Very nice. This run's going okay. We've got a surprising number of rare cards, a decent number of relics. What's nice is like you don't have to get like the Sapphire key when you're not going to the... We can enter Calm here. We don't have to grab like the Sapphire key, which requires you to give up a relic in a chest. One of the keys, you know, the Ruby key, we didn't have to give up one of our rest sites. Like, very, very helpful. Let's go ahead and Crescendo here. Reach Heaven. Let's Empty Fist. And then re-enter Calm. Calm's really nice. I mean, it's just a couple extra energy once you exit it. No, nothing else really going for it, but that's usually what you use to power that first, you know, damage phase. And let's actually save this through Violence, because it is a retain card. We could probably be a little bit more aggressive here, take some Thorn damage, chip damage here, because we are really, really healthy. But I'm trying to get in the habit of playing things safely. Let's try Inner Peace here. 8 blocks the most I can gain here, because I only... Well, I could Empty Body. I don't want to exit Calm, though. Otherwise, that would be more block. And here's a perfect example. I'm going to enter Wrath. Reach Heaven. Through Violence. And it's a crazy DPS phase. We won't get any value out of that strike, but that's fine. And we have this Artifact Potion as well. This boss I don't believe can debuff you, which is nice, because I think the other first floor bosses definitely can, but... And here we can just finish the fight. Very nice. Pretty clean first floor. Very, very fast. As always, though, if we get stuck in Wrath form, you saw that was doing 40 damage in 1 turn if we didn't force him into defensive mode. Divinity is an insanely strong stance. I don't think I want Blasphemy, though. Let's grab Devotion. That still passively lets us get into Mantra. Runic Pyramid. So, here's what I'm thinking. Runic Pyramid is cool, but the problem is, like, it doesn't actually count as a retain, I found out with this character, which I guess makes sense because it's not a technical retain card, but at the same time, that would have been a really cool synergy. I'm going to grab Slaver's Collar. That's going to make boss and elite combat strong, will make us stronger during those combats. You know, we'll still obviously take chip damage during regular fights, but if worse comes to worse, we just take a rest or 2 at a bonfire. But I'm really liking this question mark path. This is the way to get to an elite. I'm looking at... Alright, if we take this rightmost path, we'll fight 2 elites for 2 relics. If we take the middle path, we'll only get 1. Either way, you know, you always get the chest. I really want to see what this question mark path has in store for us, though. That may not be the correct decision. Double Thieves is a little bit annoying. We don't have the most money anyways, though, and we don't have a shop upcoming with this path, so... I don't mind if we lose a little bit of money here, but... What I can do is Consecrate. Hit it once. Take our extra turn. Bolt's definitely going to be helpful in elite and boss combats now that we're getting more energy. Devotion. So the problem is I don't know if this fight will go long enough for us to get into the super special like form. I don't remember what it's. I'm already drawing a blank cheese. You know, let's empty this too. I could have killed one if I went into Wrath, but I would have taken way more chip damage. I'm already taking 15 chip damage. Although, no, I'm dumb. I would have taken 15 either way, because that would have doubled the 20. Oh, let's see. Oh, we can kill this one. I didn't really think this through, but we are taking more chip damage, which isn't good. This early on, I mean, I feel like the first fight of both the second and third floor, I usually take a decent chunk of damage, which isn't ideal. But this will kill if I go into Wrath form, so... Not the best, but not the worst. We had a little bit more max health to play with because of the strawberry and the waffle, so that's good. Block potion's good. Perseverance is really good. You basically can just keep it in your hand, another retain card, cook it up for a lot of block. I would like just one more AoE card, though. That might not be the correct choice. Again, I'm still no expert at this game. Oh, let me see. Ragnarok is hilarious, but it's a huge energy commitment. Windmill Strike Plus could be good. What I'm thinking is grabbing these two cards. One of them's already upgraded because of our Molten Egg. The other one is not, but that was just the retain card. Very, very helpful. Any card that you can guarantee keeps in your hand is nice. Do I really want to rob this guy? There's a shop right here. If I can gather up just a little bit of money, I can get away with it. So let's just rob this guy. I'm sorry, dude. Whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy draw. It was so worth it. I have no shame, dude. I'm sorry. Another shop, dang. Oh, Teardrop Locket, so good. One of the last unlocks you get for this character. Wallop isn't bad, just because it gives you damage in addition to block. But... And so if you're in Wrath form, you know, you can do 24 damage, gain 24 block. Very helpful. This enemy's a little bit scary. It's good, though. We got Wish. I'm actually going to grab some Strength for this enemy. I didn't mean... I'm stupid. I should have... Oops. But this enemy, we're not like the Silent. We can't really do the poison through its strat, so... Let's see. We are going to gain a Frail here for a sec. That's fine. Still going to Vault. We just got to tear through its block, is basically our only option. Crud. Let's reach Heaven, pop a Defend. I could enter Calm here, but it's fine. I should also be aware that I have a block potion, but... We'll see. Yeah, we're going to be frail for most of this fight, so... Crud. If I enter Wrath form, we need to deal 57 damage right now. We deal 48. Yeah, we should be fine. I was gonna say. I just have to be so careful making sure I calculate when I enter Wrath form, because like I said, if you can't get out. That's the other card I was looking for, though. This power card's good, because eventually you get so many insights that it's like a free pot of greed, and you end up just cycling through deck really fast to get what you need. I do want one of those eventually, but I want to make sure I have a retain card. One of these just to enter Calm. Basically just the flip side of my Wrath form of that card. Will I have... I'll have one fight. I can go to a bonfire, heal up for my elite fight here. I'm probably going to take... Honestly, I think I'm going to take this path here. Just because it's so many bonfires, that's a super safe path. But right now, I can afford to upgrade a card. This one goes up to 3 mantra, if I remember correctly. I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade my Perseverance. Just so I can get a really good block card going. Because if you have enough block, eventually you can get away with staying in Wrath form. Maybe if only for like a turn, but... We'll pop Devotion Vault. Vault's going to be helpful, though, especially in elite combats when we have extra energy for getting some setup going. Here I'm going to enter Wrath form and just do a heap of damage to the Mystic. Neither of them's attacking. I will potentially need to use my block potion, though, just so I don't take a crazy ton of damage. I always go for the Mystic just because it's going to try and heal. And they are playing defensively again, so we can just do this. Hold on to Windmill Strike, get some more damage on that. It's always nice. We'll be holding on to 3 of these cards. We were go frail for a second. But yeah, I'm just going to try and dump that off with the card removal at the Merchant ASAP. So I do need to maybe take a fight or two, hopefully to make sure I have enough for that. But through Violence when I'm in Wrath form is crazy powerful. 32 damage. We can finish it actually if we use our Miracle. I think the starting relic for this like doesn't seem maybe that crazy good, but it can be really good. Both of these are really good. Flurry of Blows is good because, you know, not only is it, again, already upgraded because of Molten Egg, but every time I change stances, it comes back, so it's just free damage. But Like Water is also very good. I'm not going to have enough money to remove my Curse here, which is honestly fine. So I'm just going to upgrade a card, unless that question mark was a fight, or I took the other fight and I got just enough money. It would have been close no matter what. I'm really thinking the play here is maybe to upgrade Wish at this point, because that's 4 strength now if I can get it off. I haven't really been farming gold with it as much as I could be. That's fine. Just how it goes. Ceramic fish. Okay, that's nice. Every time I add a card to the deck, I gain a little bit of gold. Let's go question mark. Discover a color shop with the Inspire. Can't let you in. I've never seen this event, actually. Interesting, okay. He seems very, I don't know, flamboyant. I would really like to punch him in the face, but you know what? I'll upgrade a card since we weren't making a whole lot of use of our other stuff. Let's do Eruption. This makes it 1 less cost. Just another option to enter Wrath, and unlike our other 0 cost form, that is something we're going to keep, so not exactly as dangerous to rely on it. Here's one more fight, though. This fight's going to be dangerous. Most likely, but let's Devotion. Consecrate. I want to get rid of the Cultist because it's going to buff itself. The Chosen is annoying, obviously, and I am going to take some damage here. I could have used Perseverance right there to block most of the damage as I get a quick freeze. Sorry about that. And maybe I should have used my Miracle there for that, but it's fine. I just want to focus down this Cultist, though, because the Cultist is very, very dangerous. It'll continue to buff itself. So we're not quite able to get rid of it, but we can block its damage. Yeah, Ritual Effect, I mean, such a powerful effect, honestly. Like, I'm glad. I don't think any bosses have that, though many, many bosses and elites have the ability to, you know, just buff themselves outright for strength. But, let's see. We'll kill this, enter Wrath. Again, I'd love to play Wish, but that's just not always how it goes. Actually, maybe I could have played it there. I might just be dumb. And you know, let's hold on to Windmill Strike. It's not attacking once again, so we can just hold on to this, get a little bit more damage out of it. I'd love to get a damage phase where we can just one-shot it. 24 damage there. Pop this Miracle. There's another 24 damage, 15. I think the play here is Strike, get into Calm, pop our Perseverance. That's going to block all its damage but 1. Better safe than sorry. Again, I like to hold on my potions for at least elite fights, if not the boss. There's just no guarantee that you're going to get enough. Ooh, perfect. We got Diva Form. So I can breed for some gold here. But in Diva Form, yeah, you enter, you get 3 energy. And you basically just do triple damage without the drawback of, like, Wrath Form being dangerous. So that's why that power is going to be super good. We're going to potentially need to play around that, but we'll see. Maybe enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. That sounds pretty decent, honestly. So does another Empty Fist. But let's grab Rushdown. Power cards are super, super convenient. You basically, you know, you use them, you hold on to them. Question mark fight's a little bit scary. I was going to heal at the bonfire before the elite either way, though, so not the biggest of deals. Just a little annoying. Here we've got 15 damage coming, so let's block most of it. I have a block potion as well. We'll see, though. I have a feeling we're going to take some more chip damage this fight, though. This fight's just always annoying. 12 damage here? Okay. But we got a couple free cards here. And because we got 3 attacks down on this bird, we can stun it. Very, very helpful. And I'm going to hit it again. This is just laying down its hex, but those birds are super annoying. That's why, there's some of the biggest reasons why I try to get a couple Consecrates. Just because if you don't have some ability AoE and you get the encounter with 3 of them, and I'm just going to kill this here, it can turn real south real quick. Because they'll give themselves like 1 strength and they're hitting you for like 10, 15 damage each. And it just gets to be a big problem. So, honestly, don't like dealing with it. And here, you know what? Let's Crescendo. Hit it hard. Oh, wow. That worked out like insanely well. Because we can hit it with all that stuff, a Vault. And as long as we draw like 2 attacking cards, we can finish it. I would love to greed for Wish, but I'm just going to... Ooh, I can't finish the fight, actually. Yeah, I was wrong. But then let's Tranquility. Flurry of Blows. And... Perseverance. I'll be taking 7 damage here. Again, I'm just going to hold on to my potions. It bites you when you're on full potion slots, and then you get another potion for sure. But... there's no guarantee on that. And here we'll... Oh, Diva Form literally... Is it called Diva Form? I can't remember. I can never remember. That literally was the difference between us finishing the fight there. Not taking more damage. Just grab like water. I'm gonna go here. Probably gonna have to double heal depending on how this elite fight goes. That's fine. You know, it sucks to not be upgrading cards, but we also have the benefit of having Molten Egg. There's one for like powers and skills as well, but ooh, this is not the fight I wanted to see. What I think we do here is we pop the block potion, we crescendo, double consecrate, ton of damage. We can't take out any of them, which is a little unfortunate, but we can enter block. I mean, enter calm form. And we'll block all but I think 9 of that damage. So, should be able to heal at the last bonfire though, go into the last fight relatively healthy. Not too much risk. Okay, but here, let's... That's annoying. I was hoping to finish off the one with more health, but it'd take an extra... I think it's good to just finish this one here, honestly. We'll pop this. If I'd known I would draw that, that would have changed things, but... The problem here is if I enter Wrath to kill this enemy, I'm gonna take... we'll try it. It's risky, but... Yeah, I was gonna say we'll draw an extra card there. Pop both these power cards, and oh, actually, no, we were able to completely block it, so that worked out really well. Again, I just get nervous staying in Wrath form because you never guarantee, even with all the cards, we have a good number of abilities to get in and out of stances now, and there's still no guarantee. Let's just completely block its damage for one card, I suppose. We'll just pass the next turn. This fight went really well because we got the ability to enter Wrath immediately and double AoE them. If not, that fight could have definitely dealt some damage to us. Here, take an extra turn. Such a good card, honestly. And we should be able to finish it with Through Violence, so let's just grab some gold. Very nice. Super clean fight. We've gotten crazy lucky with getting some early, crazy cards. Okay. Omniscience is also crazy good. I've had a build before with Omniscience and a card called Diva Form that you play. It's 3 cost. I believe it goes down to 2 if you upgrade it. I might be wrong on that though. But it gives you, basically, your next turn you get an extra energy, and that stacks up over and over and over until you have an insane amount of energy. Omniscience though would take all of our energy at the moment. We'll grab it anyways though. We have a surprisingly high number of rare cards. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can count. Which, when you consider we've only fought one boss, which I think is the only one that's guaranteed to pay out with it. Not bad. We'll go on missing 10 health, but that's still above the base Watcher health, so not bad at all. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. First turn, I believe it summons, yeah. Guess we'll just have to get some free damage in here. Not a bad thing. That's the benefit of Flurry Blows, though. Why I like having at least one in the deck. I think more than maybe 1 or 2 is a bit overkill, but aside from that, not bad at all. And honestly, I was going to maybe Omniscience and see how it worked with Vault. That said, I think what I'm going to do is just Vault here. Try and get to a better hand. Not a whole lot I could do there. Ooh, interesting. What I think we do here is we pop our Energy Potion so we can play Reach Heaven. Just hit one of them. Let's wish. I should have done this first, actually. I'm an idiot. I didn't mean to end my turn, but it's fine. Only at 14 damage here. Not great, but I was going to throw up a defend, but I'm an idiot. Not bad at all, though. We're starting out with 5 strength thanks to our relic as well. This is a turn I was considering going into Wrath. You know, we have empty body, so let's kill this one. Windmill Strike this. Oh, I forgot about that, actually. Flare Blows will do 22. Okay. Let's Windmill Strike this one. Okay, Pop Devotion, Flurry of Blows. Like Water. We have enough energy to basically play everything. Empty body. Flurry of Blows once again because we changed stance. And, you know, pop Perseverance just so we don't take damage this phase. We have both of our free 1 time per battle stance changes as well. We also have the Bottle of Miracles. I can't remember if this boss does a whole lot of debuffs. Oh, apparently it is going to. So let's pop this Artifact Potion. And since it's not attacking, let's enter Wrath. Violence for 50 damage, 22 on this strike. And you know what? I'm gonna actually choose... I could be doing 28 more damage here, but because we have Perseverance and Tranquility, I'm just gonna stick in Wrath Form. Worst comes to worst, we have the Tranquility out afterwards, but... Okay, we are frail, so its attacks are gonna hurt, but it's only buffing, so yeah, we can get away with this. And you know, what's in our deck right now? Omniscience? I'm gonna Omniscience double... Where is it? Reach Heaven. So that's 60 damage right there, and another 240 damage zero cost that are in our remaining 10 cards. Crazy good. In fact, if we draw both of them, we can just finish the fight, so... Ooh, and see, that's what's scary about staying in Wrath Form. Alright, let's do that. Let's... trying to decide, I'm gonna Tranquility. So I can Inner Peace for 3 cards, see what we grab. Can I finish the fight with that? 10... 36, we should be able to finish the fight here. Oh yeah, no, we more than... Yeah, that went really well, but as you can see, that went up to 72 damage. That was pretty much enough to one-shot us if we got stuck in that turn in Wrath. Which, thankfully, we have quite the ability to get out of Wrath Form, but... Let's grab a stash. Conjure Blade can be really, really fun. If you can get a turn where you can just dump all your energy into it, you just end up with an absurdly powerful expunger. Ragnarok's just iffy. I don't mind it. I mean, it could give us a really big nuke ability when we're in Wrath Form, but we have so many cards that we can retain at this point. I think we're going to take the power. But Ragnarok also honestly wouldn't have been bad. Let's see. So I need to see enemy intense. I don't know if people think that's a good relic. Extra energy is always nice. I would basically, so this is an extra 2 extra energy whenever we exit calm, or 1 extra energy in exchange for we're going to get 1 curse on our last chest. Potentially, unless we take a question mark and get another chest. I'm hoping we'll be able to get rid of it later. But let's see, we have enough energy to go to the, money, I mean to go to the shop, so let's head here. Double Exploder is interesting. Honestly, I hate dealing with the Thorn enemies though, so not the worst in my opinion. We didn't get a good starting hand, but that's fine. We're just gonna dump everything in our hand. Honestly, I could have used my draw potion, but it's the first fight. I don't mind taking a little bit of chip damage. It's obviously good to minimize when you're at bonfires, but, you know. Alright, and actually, let me check real quick what the boss for this floor is going to be. Oh, okay. That's actually not... that's the one I believe that spawns with 2 cultists, unless I'm mistaken. Which, I can't say I'm too sad about, honestly. I hate the time boss. The time boss is so annoying. Exploder. Finish off 1 exploder. Oh, another microwave. Sorry about that. I upgraded my RAM, and ever since I did it, like, my PC just hates me. But let's, just pop Perseverance here. Again, like, it always sucks to see Wish go, but it's like, is it worth the chip damage? And a lot of times I would say the answer is probably not. Yeah, this one wants to explode right here, so let's do this. Flurry of Blows plus Eruption will finish this one. Windmill Strike will finish this one. Very, very nice. We have a lot of energy gain with the relics too. We definitely slowed down on relics after the first floor, but that's fine. Just how it goes. Grab Cut Through Fate. We don't have actually that much ability to scry, which is usually really common with this character. So I don't mind picking up one. Remove a card from your deck. Do we still have that curse? Yeah, perfect. Don't even have to pay for it. Alright, what you got? Start each combat with an additional... actually, I'm going to grab that. That should negate the curses from the chest, which is very convenient, honestly. Grab the extra energy. Dolly's Mirror could have been funny if we copied one of our, like, super crazy cards, but it's fine. Not worried about it. Here what I think we'll do is we'll go up here. If we feel confident again, we could take another elite fight. If not, we can move towards this bonfire. Okay, that's an extra fight. Not ideal. What we can do, though, is play pretty much everything. That's fine. But that's the benefit of having high energy, is even without, like, the Diva Form card, which is my favorite endgame condition for, like, a heart run, we have plenty of energy with our artifacts so far. Alright, let's double defend here. Still gonna take some damage. I'm a little nervous about this just because we got an extra regular fight in addition to the next one, in addition to the elite. But we'll figure something out. Here we're gonna enter Wrath. Smack it hard. And we can finish the fight actually, so that worked out well. Liquid Memories is nice. Battle Hymn's really good. Especially since we took the card that lowers the cost of them once they're in our hand. So that's gonna work out well. Okay, one of them is attacking. Let's pop Battle Hymn. Pop that. Probably focus down. Honestly, one of the ones that's gonna... Well, this one's gonna be more vulnerable. Not sure what the correct play is here, and we'll just block all its damage. But I'm not sure what the correct play is here, because these ones are gonna buff and block themselves, so they'll be harder to kill, but they'll also be, you know, buffed. So, oh yeah, that's scary. Oh no, okay. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. First of all, let's reach heaven. I want to just take out one, if I can. Let's, Yeah, I'm a little worried about this. I think I might actually use Liquid Memories here on this card once I've played it. But we need to defend, and we're still going to take a hefty chunk of damage. We're going to be hurting. We are going to be limping away from this fight. This is unfortunate. Maybe I'm holding on to my potions too much. Alright, here we go. I would have loved to have been able to enter Wrath. Let's see, so let's Liquid Memories, actually. I'm gonna Liquid Memories this Consecrate, I guess. Some AoE damage. Do another Consecrate. Let's double smite the one with the most health, and then Vault. And hopefully we'll get something to work with next turn. I should have also played that strike. That would have finished this one. I'm stupid. We can finish it here. That worked out really well. Discover Prostrate. Alright. Here we go. Come on, Rectomancer. Alright, it's gonna summon another dagger here. Rud. Battle him. Throw up some block. Taking 5 damage here. I hate to Swift Potion just for... You know what? No, I'm holding on to my potions. Too much. So let's Consecrate. That'll let us block the rest of their damage. Might have been a bit of a waste, but I've been holding on to these potions for a long time. I wanted to save them for the boss of this floor. But... no. See, the problem with the boss on this floor is if it is the reptile with the 2 cultists, it's a battle of attrition. Which is... potentially not going to favor us, but we'll see. That was convenient. And with this, we have a crazy amount of energy. Right, let's pop down Establishment. That'll make Smite free if we save it, but I want to get down as much damage as possible here. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, let's get rid of the Defend if we're going to Vault next turn. Let's Prostrate. Windmill Strike. And we can enter Calm here. Still gonna take a hefty chunk of damage. I hate to waste the energy from Exiting Calm, but that's the only way I, didn't take like... oh, I don't know, like another 10, 13 damage. Gosh, with these micro freezes, so annoying. Alright, let's pop Reach Heaven. You know what, let's enter Wrath, and then let's Vault. This is dangerous, but I'm hoping we can end the fight. Which we should be able to, actually. In fact, I'm gonna wish right here. Give us some fame and fortune. Nice. That worked out well. Tori, whenever you receive 5 or less unblocked damage reduced to 1, that's very helpful. Carve Reality. Yeah, sure. We've seen how powerful those smites can be, especially when they're going down to 0 cost with that power in our hand. Glowing Tesseract, let's see what it'll give to us. Good Instincts, free block never hurts. For 3 random skills, they cost 0 this combat. I'm really tempted. You know what? Let's try that. Since energy gain hasn't been a huge issue, I am going to heal here. I'm really just looking to the final fight at this point, but thankfully we did buy that Omamori, so we can negate this curse. Bottled Lightning, we can guarantee we always start with a skill. Let's guarantee we always start with Vault. Why not? Take that double turn first. Another chest, sick. 10 more HP. That's good, because this last fight's going to be basically a battle of attrition. I'm actually going to heal to full, just because I don't know how much HP we're going to lose, and I want to be really careful for this fight. Because we have 2 more fights here in addition to this. Okay. Meal ticket would have been good. Mummified hand also would have been really good. Maybe shuffle your draw pile. Free block isn't bad. And I'm going to grab a strength potion. So we're all geared up for the final fight. Hopefully we just don't lose too much health on these last couple encounters. This encounter isn't so bad. Yeah. This is nice though. Perfect example of that first turn vault being useful. I can lay down a power, and I'm actually going to wish for strength here. Pop my miracle. Maybe a little bit of waste, but it's fine. Alright. What can we do here? I am glad we rested there because we didn't get any ability to block. Let's Chrysalis, why not? Judgment's good. Deus Ex Machina is really... that was actually really good. Unfortunately, we don't have any blocking cards, so we're going to take 19 damage here. Which is an oof, because that really does hurt our chances of going into the final fight full health. Alright, let's Crescendo. We drew Deus Ex Machina, that's interesting. Basically just gives us some free energy. I am going to Windmill Strike one of them. And I think we can finish the fight here, actually. I'm just going to pop these miracles here. I'm going to Smite one. Oh yeah, we can finish the fight here. Took a little bit of damage, but that was just kind of the unfortunate reroll we had after that turn. I'm going to grab one more empty body. We haven't had an issue of getting stuck in a stance, but... oh, no. Don't debuff first. Okay. That would have been the worst, is if it was going for its debuff first, but should be okay. If we're lucky, though, against the bosses also, that... oh, English. That first turn will get a lot of setup as well, so... Chrysalis Establishment. Sure. That's fine. In fact, let's pop Establishment. That'll make Smite free next turn. Throw up our defenses. We are at least able to completely block its damage this first turn. That's good. Okay. I'm going to enter Wrath. Hit it with the Smite and the Flurry of Blows. Let's see. Hit with another Smite. Hit with Strike. Empty Fist. Empty Body. Flurry. Won't be able to play this Chrysalis, that's fine. We got really lucky this fight. If this enemy with the ability to give you basically... oh, and Omamora actually worked in our favor. It gives a debuff where we take 10 damage in addition, at the end of our turn, in addition to whatever it does. Insanely scary. If it does it at the start of this fight, pretty much no matter what character you're taking a ton of damage. One last potion for the road, though. Let's take Mental Fortress. Wallop, I would have liked to have a Wallop, but that's fine. And we're going into this final fight pretty healthy. And by pretty healthy, I mean full health. But here we go. So we've got 2 strength to pop right at the very start. This wants to hit us for 20 damage, but we got Battle Hymn at the start, which is good. Let's... actually, we're going to be able to enter Calm and Vault. Dexterity Potion is going to be good just for when we get in a really sticky situation. I am going to... oh, gosh. I really want to Omniscience my Reach Heaven here. The problem is that'll get rid of it for the rest of the fight. What I think I'm actually going to do is Omniscience my Wish. Because that's going to give us Strength, and we'll grab 8 Plated Armor. And now we're insanely strong for the rest of this fight. Do we have... okay, we don't have our power down to make this 0 cost. But we are going to be able to do this. Gain some Mantra. And we'll lay down this power. And actually, let's pop this first Miracle, gain some more block. We're still going to take damage. The problem with this boss is, in addition to having that regen, it will also revive. Once it hits 0 health, go back to 300 health. It's super scary. It also gains strength only in the first phase, I believe, when we play a power card. But we need to get our power cards down. So here we're going to try and finish off. I'm going to pass on this first time. I don't want to give it any more strength because that's going to hurt us in the long run. But let's Smite one. Nice, okay. I'm gonna Chrysalis for the future. Tranquility, Halt, Worship, good. Can we finish it? We can't finish it, unfortunately. So, gosh, I don't know what I want to do here. Let's gain as much block as possible, I'd say. I hate to play defensively. Also, because we're taking damage through our block here, we're going to lose some of our plated armor. But Omamori's coming in MVP. Already reduced 2 attacks down to 1. Okay, let's... We're going to take some damage here as well. Let's carve reality. Take this cultist out. Much as I hate to play it immediately, let's pop perseverance. Oh, do I want to? I don't want to give it any more strength. I'm fine with holding a couple of these until it's in its second phase. But now we just got to get ready to rush down this boss. We are going to take 8 damage though, and we are going to lose more plated armor. So honestly, the plated armor saved us a bunch of damage, but I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't have just gone for extra strength. But even not in Wrathworm, we're doing a lot of damage here. Thunder Calm. This is dangerous, man. We're taking more damage. We're already getting rid of more of that plated armor. And this will be a full 12 damage. We still have 2 miracles, though. We still have 1 turn that we can just smack up our block with dexterity. Another power that I really want to play. Dang. I'm going to get ready for a big DPS phase here. Almost knocked it down to its second phase, honestly. Alright, Tranquility. Flurry of Blows, throw up a defend. I am starting to get a little bit nervous. We're almost down to its second phase. But we're taking some damage, and we're losing pretty much all of our plated armor. These multi-hit attacks are super bad for our plated armor as well. Alright, can we kill it without... Launcher Duo? Doesn't hurt to just play that. I'm trying to figure out if I can kill it without entering Wrath. Let's see, so 19. That's what, 36, 46. 51, 61. Yeah, we can, okay. Perfect. And now that it's no longer that, we can just play our power cards as we please. We're getting into the second phase, though. This should be, in theory, unless I get stuck in Wrathworm, which with both these cards I think will be okay. We should be okay. That's gonna hurt, though. What you got? I'm actually gonna grab Inner Peace here. Because I can exit this stance. Gain some more energy to work with. Hit it with another strike, Ender Calm once again. Oh boy. Dark Echo is painful. Is that the one that gives us Void? No, it is not. Okay. Only 20 damage this turn, though. That's good. Pop down Establishment, and this is actually the turn we're in. Nice. I didn't even plan that, but perfect. It's time to deal some big boy damage. Alright, and you know what? Actually, if I enter Wrathworm, I'll get Flurry of Blows back, and I can enter the fight. Very nice. Super clean run, honestly. That went really well. I'm really glad we didn't get the time boss. That would have been super painful. That's my least favorite of the bosses you can get. I wouldn't have mind seeing Dekka and Donu. I think that would have also been a pretty doable fight, but I will take it. That's Ascension 1 completed Watcher. Honestly, first try I've been recording it. I basically grinded out the unlocks, though, for all the characters I didn't have, just because I was really struggling trying to get a heart run with the Ironclad and the Watcher. But I've gotten both of them to the heart with the key pieces. I've stumbled at the finish line both times, so... I will take it, though. You can't try and tempt and be like, oh, you died, it's not the true ending game. Like, honestly, we got Ascension Mode 2 unlocked. That was a super powerful run. I will take it. And honestly, we might try and do that. I still want to go for some heart runs on the Ironclad, just for the achievements. I only want to do it once. We were able to do it on the Silent and Defect with powerful runs. The Ironclad, the issue I was having is, Ironclad runs, I feel like endgame, you need to base her on getting a ton of strength, which is doable if you get good hard RNG, for things like, I don't know, Inflame, I can't remember, there's a card, it's a skill that if they're attacking you in strength, different things, you can get really good strength gain going, but a lot of times it leaves you vulnerable for a turn or two. Same thing with the Watcher and things like Diva Stance. You can get an insane amount of energy, you can get that power that gives you a free, basically, Pot of Greed cards, so you can just keep cycling through your deck. I've gotten to the point where I've had like 18 energy, but again, both these characters, the issue is on that last floor, you have to fight the double elite with the back attack mechanic, and then you go straight into the boss fight. So if you have to get those like 2-3 vulnerable turns on either one of those characters to build up your powers, that's where you take a ton of chip damage, and then you don't have enough HP to finish both fights. And there are relics to help with that, obviously. You can maybe get some good potions. I know Ironclad, I'll get like blood potions. You can get like I think it's like Pantograph or something like that. It looks like a little gate piece that'll heal you for 25 HP entering into a boss fight. It's just difficult. I'm going to need a super ideal run. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. This was a super great run. I will catch you next time. Bye.